America F yeah. Looks like Europeans are discovering just how wonderful America is.
Yeah, it's not even just Europeans too. Like I see a lot of people from Japan and stuff too, being really excited about like Texas and stuff like that.
Who wouldn't be excited by Texas and stuff like that? We're going to talk about some of these video clips that are going around. They're pretty viral about Europeans and people from other countries coming to America for the World Cup and being shocked that one, we're so big, we're huge.
Yeah, they're very surprised by that because they keep thinking Americans don't go anywhere, and then a lot of them are like they don't need to. America's gigantic, you know.
It is. I've tried to explain it to some friends from the UK, and I'm like, you know how you like drive to France? Well, that's actually less of a trip than driving to the next state. Okay, like we have a lot of land here. They were fascinated by our school buses, our drinks, how nice people were because Buc-ee's, they love Buc-ee's. We know the Japanese like Buc-ee's too. Everybody likes Buc-ee's. So we're gonna look at some of these clips. This is kind of a feel good story because you should be ashamed to be an American, right? I mean,
I'm really excited about this.
We're not a perfect country, no, but when we get it right, we get it right, and we do some things better than other people in other parts of the world. And I'm glad that some folks from across the pond and elsewhere are getting a better picture of what America is actually like. Because if you listen to the media, we're the worst place ever.
Well, yeah, and you have to understand too, the people that there are pockets of people that are complete a-holes, but they're going to places where it's just general people like we're always around general people. Politics and stuff get people charged up online, but the way they act in person for the most part and the way they act online are two different things. Let's be honest. And so they're just discovering how nice and friendly people are here because a lot of times people are, you go to certain areas and people are terrible, but most of the time, especially in like rural America and stuff like that, and areas that are more in the Midwest and stuff, people are really nice for the most part. And that's what they're starting to learn. And I think it's really great. And if you want to appreciate America more, if you're American, you want to appreciate America and really think about what you have, listen to some of these videos because it's like, I never thought about it that way. At least here you don't get thrown in jail for saying stuff on social media usually.
That is true. So let's we're gonna get right into some of these video clips that you sent over. Guys, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, by the way. Thank you very much for the support. All right, so this Frenchman describing Buc-ee's is the only thing you need today. Okay, this is one you sent over.
Mm-hmm. So he starts out like talking about how he thought he was gonna hate it, and then he's like, but I love it. It's really funny.
All right, let's look at this one then. Boom.
I saw the end of the world in the US, and it's called Buc-ee's. They say it's a gas station, but that's a lie. A gas station has a sad sandwich and a coffee machine that never works. This place has 120 pumps. 120. Why? Are you refueling the US Air Force? Are you preparing for an alien invasion? That's terrifying. And the mascot is a beaver in a baseball cap.
Because why not? Why not?
America, yeah.
I saw grown men taking photos with a statue of a rodent. In France, we have revolutions. In the US, you bow down to a squirrel on steroids.
I mean, I'm from Punxsutawney and it was a groundhog, but
yeah, we love our rodents. Mickey Mouse. Come on, man. That's right. Mickey Mouse. He rules the world.
And inside, the aggression. A man with a knife screaming, a fresh brisket on the board. Sir, calm down. I just want sparkling water. Don't kill me. But I have a problem. I wanted to hate it. I wanted to be the superior Frenchman snob. But then I ate the beaver nuggets. I don't know what is in them. I think it's sugar, butter, and pure methamphetamine. I ate one, then I had the whole bag in the parking lot like a wild animal. And the toilets, I have to admit it, but they are nicer than my apartment.
The toilets are clean. The toilets are clean.
Yeah, well, I've heard the bathrooms are gigantic, so...
Could eat the brisket off the floor in the bathroom. It's cleaner than the hospital. So I have failed. I came to judge and I stayed for the snacks. I don't have the hat, but in my heart, I am wearing the hat. God bless the beaver.
God bless the beaver. All right. This one...
that sounds like an OnlyFans slogan.
God bless the beaver. The beaver nuggets.
Another guy from France.
Yeah, I ate the beaver nuggets. What gets me though is like, this is what you try. Like, I'm gonna take a little bit of a detour here. I don't get the World Cup. Like, you will travel all over the world to watch people play soccer. Like, I mean, that's cool, but I'm also like, the first time you go to the US is to watch people play soccer. It's not that big of a deal over here. That's so wild. Like,
Oh, it's huge every place else.
oh no, I know. That's why it's so weird, because like to us, we had to sit and we were like, where's the World Cup again? Oh, it's in New Jersey. Okay, it's Jersey. It's gonna be then in Florida. Okay, whatever. Soccer is not nearly as big in the US as it is in the rest of the world. So for us, it's like, oh, are they doing the soccer thing? Is that? But I also think we need to standardize. We need to standardize the name of soccer. Okay, it's called football because you kick the ball with your foot. That makes sense. American football doesn't make sense. It should be like tackle ball or something, because you kick it, kick off, but you're tackling people.
So you're saying football other countries. I think you mean soccer.
Yes.
It's called football.
It's very
in places.
confusing. We need to standardize that. I think we need to change
America,
it to wrestle ball.
Making it hard, football, our units of measurement,
metric,
our temperature.
Yeah, everything's.
We have to be special, guys.
I'm just saying, because football makes more sense when you actually kick the ball around, right? We play grabby ball. We play tackle ball. Wrestle ball
sounds like how you get pregnant. Anyway.
Wrestle ball. There you go. Anyway, long live America. Here's another one. Let's take a look.
Sounds like how you get pregnant.
What, grabby balls?
Wrestle balls too.
Wrestle balls? Okay. Let's take a look at this one.
Mesdames et messieurs, we need to talk about l'Amérique. As French, we need to stop saying Vive la France and start saying Vive l'Amérique. This place is incroyable. C'est incroyable. I just had Texas barbecue for the first time in my life. Oof. Better than any moment in my life. And I am married and have 2 kids. Oh, but...
Whoa, hey,
they
dude.
keep saying that. It's not just him. Other people are saying that about Con America, and they're talking about the food and stuff, or just coming over here. And they said that it's better than being married. It's the best day of their life. Better being married.
Baby, I just put some American meat in my mouth, and it's better than you.
So we're converting people over here.
Oh my God! I put the beaver in my mouth, some American beaver in my mouth,
and then the beef.
And then the beef, la bouffe. Is that what it is? La bouffe. You do the French thing, right?
So,
how do we know they're real French? Do we know they're?
I'm assuming.
How do we know it's not a psyop? How do we know they're not actually?
I thought about that, but I think I'm assuming. I'm assuming it is. They really.
Trump has some fake French people to make it look like America's great, but we know it's full of Nazis. Anyway, all right, let's go back to this.
In France, you have des crêpes, les petits pains au chocolat, les croissants. No, I give my left croissant for a Texas brisket. Don't then get me started on Costco. Costco is bigger than my village, where I live. Whatever you want at Costco, it's there. You just show up and you could buy your whole life there. We need to start a revolution just to get Costco in France. I will be the first one to say I will start a revolution.
Did he put the Costco meat in his mouth? It's a lot cheaper than the brisket.
No, I think it says the brisket. But the Costco, they're obsessed with Costco, Walmart, Waffle House.
Watch yourself.
Texas
you
barbecue,
watch yourself in Waffle
Buc-ee's,
House.
Like the rest of like Taco Bell, they were at Olive Garden. They're just like going nuts for the food. I'm like, you'll go home fat. That's why they're like, why are Americans so fat?
Why are Americans so fat? Because everything's good. Everything tastes good.
I know, right?
We need the food to suck more. And then if we didn't have brisket, we'd all be a lot thinner.
To quitter Costco,
Sad.
les Italiens, les Italians, I'm sorry, but ranch makes pizza better than anything I've ever tasted. When you go to a restaurant, you leave a tip. It's because they're so nice. But my waitress, she came over and talked to us like we had known each other for years. It was like she wanted to be my best friend. And at the end,
no, she just wanted to put her meat in your mouth, dude.
No, she just
so go home and tell your wife that you had some American waitress put her meat in your mouth, and it's the best you ever had. You'd kill me. You'd kill me if I went overseas and came back and said, "Hey, baby, I went to a restaurant and this woman put the meat in my mouth and it was the best thing I ever had." You'd be like, "Yeah, there's a couch. There's the couch."
That's stupid.
Yeah, not to bring me any meat.
Why did you bring me meat? Because I can't Meat is not a carry-on
I was
item.
going to say, I'm you on the couch because you didn't bring me any. Anyway.
You're on the couch because I wanted my meat.
In France, they want to take off the tip of my head. Speaking about how nice and friendly these Americans are, I think in France, I can count on one hand how many people have smiled at me. Just normally, just smile, you know. I think my mother has smiled at me twice.
I like this guy.
here,
He's funny.
Just going down the street, everybody says hi. Like, what do you want? What do you mean hi? What do you mean bonjour? Oh, hi. This is a normal road in America. And this is bigger than the Champs-Élysées.
It's true, though.
This
The
car
roads here are a
right
lot bigger.
here, it's called a Waymo. Waymo? C'est ça? Yeah, Waymo. And for the longest time, I wondered why it was called a Waymo. It is because America has way more than the rest of the world.
Oh my god, that's pretty funny actually. All right, let's check this one out. We're gonna share this one. This one is this comes
Oh
from
yeah, they're pharmacies, because I guess in a lot of other countries, like it's just like a little building and you go pick up your prescriptions. You don't have all this stuff in it. A lot of things I didn't send you videos on, but they're going nuts for as a drive-through pharmacies. They're like, this is so much more convenient. Why the heck do we not have this over in our country?
I'm gonna start a new franchise. I'm gonna call it Drug and Drive or Drive and Drug.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna
Drug and
well.
Driving. Yeah, so they don't have all the choice, but everybody's like, it's so much better and the healthcare is so much better. Well, it probably is. Actually, I'd say, you know what? America's awesome. Just don't get sick. You know, that's my
Well,
advice.
but there though, you have to wait so long to see somebody. You know, but it's
That
not like
is
that
true.
here too, though.
That is getting to that place right now. Yeah, we've been dealing with
Some
that.
have to pay more, and you have to wait.
So this is coming from an Italian. We had two French guys. Now we got an Italian. All right.
You're telling me that this is a pharmacy? Yes. Where's the medicine? Right there. In the back. But I get distracted. Now I want to buy everything.
Don't you have this in Italy?
In Italy? No. Don't be distracted. I want to buy... This is a good present for my nephew.
Bro.
Cioè, there's so many things. And look, for my mom.
For your mom.
Souvent, ces produits-là, en dehors des supermarchés, si tu es malade et que tu veux avoir bonne mine, ben à la pharmacie, tu
You
peux
can
aussi
buy your
acheter
makeup here.
ton make-up. La cantine à la pharmacie.
Isn't that that's the thing? Like so much that we take for granted. Like it's to us, it's like it's just normal to have everything everywhere. You know.
Yeah, no, like, the guy that they had on here before, he was also very excited. Another video about refills. Like he couldn't wrap his head around. Yeah, it was that guy. He was so excited because he's like, you pay for drink and get refills. Well, that's not something you could do over there. So he's like, I could drink this 1,000 times and it's free. And the guy's like, well, no, you paid for it once. He goes, yes, but I can keep drinking it. And it's like, I'm sure they'd limit you at some point, but usually you do get some free refills with your drink in the United States. And apparently that is not something that they do in a lot of other places.
Ah, tightwads. All right, so let's see. So she's okay. Here we go. Is he still buying this?
Yeah, he's excited because they call for customer service for him.
Okay, hold on.
De ventre après avoir mangé trop de
Customer service needed in aisle 12.
For me.
Customer service needed in aisle 12.
It's for you. So someone is coming? Yeah.
Someone's coming. Oh my
This is cool.
I'm in America and CVS, and here's 1,000 tablets of ibuprofen, and I'm pretty sure I can just buy them and nobody cares. Let's find out. You can't do this in the UK. You get to buy 16 at a time.
She does not sound like she's British.
Well, no, she says she's from the UK, but she said they're limited on how many they're allowed to buy at a time. And she even jokes that she doesn't know if she can get back into the country with it.
Probably not.
This is 1,000, and I wonder if I buy them, are they going to let me come back in the country with these? This is my entrance into being a drug
She
dealer.
had to move to the UK.
Should I be posting this online?
Well, if you have your extra care card, please scan it. Place your item in the bagging area.
I don't need a bag. That's it. Just need to pay. 1 second. I absolutely just bought it and nobody cares. Here's the receipt. 2,000. No, I'm a drug dealer. I'm going to carry it around all day.
Now, if you go certain places in America, you can buy cocaine and meth just as easily. You don't get a receipt. You don't get a receipt for it. You might have to, go to one of those back alley
Luckily, these
pharmacies.
people are seeing the best sides and not like those sides.
Yeah, it's weird, but but we go to other countries and we're kind of fascinated by some of the stuff over there too. You know, Japan especially, like everything is robots. Like everything
Well, in
got
France,
robots.
you have to pay to go to the bathroom.
We should do that here though, because it's really annoying as people who had a business to have people just come into your business and just want to take a dump in your bathroom, and they're not buying anything. It's like, please don't.
Yeah, I've been to France. It's been a long time, but I've been to France. So yes.
All right, let's move on to the next one here.
I would trade my Canadian passport for American citizenship without hesitating a single second. Some states have no state income tax, best economy in the world.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Some states do have no income tax. Those states are doing much better than the states that have very high income tax. Says the person living in a state with very high income tax.
Well, we don't have it as bad as like California, but business tax is insane here.
Yeah,
gas tax is insane here.
Yes. Pennsylvania, again, we are a blue state, which is very weird. We're a blue state with mostly red people, but it's because of Philadelphia and Pittsburgh and Harrisburg. But our taxes are very, very high here. They are.
Most opportunity-dense country ever. A culture that rewards ambition. And some Americans, who were handed that at birth, spend their days telling everyone how horrible it is. You were given something that millions of people are desperately trying to earn, and you're complaining about it.
Well, that's the thing. If you take it for granted, if you think that that's the way it is everywhere else, then,
It isn't. And I saw somebody else like talking about how it's on the videos they gave you, but he was talking about how he's been in America 14 years and about how he goes to different states and every state's different, and how he's so thankful to be here and how much he loves it here. And I had shared it on Twitter. And I said, this is what it should be. If you're coming to America and you want to live in America and you want to be, American or whatever, you should be coming in and you should be like, this is where you want to be. And you should be excited like these people are. I'm an American, waving the flag. And you see a lot of people who've immigrated here and they've done it the right way. And they're very excited to be here. And they call themselves, Americans, and they're just very happy and they're very patriotic. And then you have people from other countries that are just coming here because they came in other ways, and they're just trying to come in and make it, home 2.0, where they want everything about America to change for them. You people can just pack up and get your ass back home because you don't belong here. If you want it all to change for you, then if you was better back home, you stay back home. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Why move to another country and then demand that country be like the country you left?
Let's go home.
Purpose. Just go back to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a racist thing. I'm just saying, like, I don't understand the logic of moving to another country if you want that country to change. If you move to a country, it's because you want to live in that country.
Right.
What
if I moved to France or something like that, I would be expected to acclimate to the culture of France. I wouldn't be able to come over there and be like, well, everything's gonna be America now. Because America, fuck yeah. No, you know what I'm saying?
America. What did they do in the? Riddle me this. I know we have a lot of people from the UK. What do they do on July 4th in the UK? Do they just not talk about like
I don't know the way it's going. They're probably going to need their own Independence Day soon. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah, speaking of moving from other countries and demanding that country change. We just said nope, we're not going to do it. All right, so
Americans are scrappy.
We are very scrappy. We don't like being told what to do.
We really don't.
Some of us more than others, but a lot of us do not like being told what to do. All right, so apparently they're fascinated by yellow school buses.
Yeah.
They did not think these existed.
They thought they were just like props in movies. They did not think that the yellow school buses, like the way they had with the Tartan Army in Boston, and they were from Scotland, and they were renting a whole bus fleet to go to different things because they're so excited about the yellow school buses because they honestly thought they weren't real.
All right, let's see reaction to a relatively mundane thing here in the U.S. Yellow school buses. All right.
Wait, the yellow buses are actually real?
Yes, all over.
What? I thought that was like only in cartoons.
No.
You guys actually have them.
America, my British dad is visiting for the first time from the UK. What do you think? Here he is. What do you think of school buses? The American classic school buses. I've seen two today. Brilliant. Dirty, great big overhang on the back. That's what we're looking about. We got nothing like that in the UK.
You've got double deckers. I've never
we
been
have
on a
them here too.
Yeah, but I've never been on a double-decker bus. That's on my bucket list. I want to ride around in a double-decker bus. I want to be on top of a double-decker bus. But I don't understand what the big deal is with the school buses. I don't know.
As an Aussie going to America, I was like, those yellow school buses don't exist. Until they do, our buses are nothing like this. It's almost like I'm in one. I only took one photo of these buses because I was like, oh, school kids taking photos, not about it. I just say the rules are when that pops out, you stop. Can confirm I love these.
Oh my God, the yellow school bus is real. The yellow elementary bus is real. I'm going to go for a ride.
No,
hey, yo, wait up.
They let them in, actually. They do. I think they
Wait,
do.
they
let them
do?
on.
They let them in? Were there children?
I
in
don't
the
know
bus?
if there were kids. It might have been a bus for other things for an event, but he gets on the bus.
Okay, I'm sorry, but if I'm driving a school bus full of children and there's a strange foreign man running down the street asking to be let on, I'm going to speed up.
Yeah.
I'm speeding up.
I'm pretty
right?
sure he gets on the bus, if I remember right.
Oh my God, this is so surreal. This doesn't even feel like real life. Hey, I'm finally going for a ride in a yellow school bus. Oh, they're all about 8 years old. I'm gonna go for someone called cops. Even the houses and the guy that throws the paper on the drive.
Yeah, that exists too. Usually they miss though, and they kind of put them in the bush and they kind of put them in the
in the yard and in the dog
It's
poop.
amazing that in the dog poop. Yeah, it's amazing the stuff that we take for granted though. It really
is, and you don't really appreciate it. I saw, and it's not on this either, but there was a clip of I think they're from Australia, and it was a man and his wife and then their kids, and they were listening to the story about where the national anthem came from, which we've all learned about in school with Francis Scott Key, and there was a battle and the flag was still waving, and then he wrote the song. And apparently the reason they couldn't bomb the flag was because soldiers kept holding it up. And then when they get knocked out, then there'd be other, killed. Other people would come and hold it up too. But they were sobbing over the story of our national anthem, and they could not wrap their head around. And I'm like, but I know other countries have had battles where they have like heroic figures and stuff too. I mean, for me, what's sad to me is we go from that and we go from, people that would fight, that would sign up to fight for World War II to free people in Europe and stuff. Now you have to have safe spaces for kids that are 17 because they didn't get a grade they wanted in school or because, somebody didn't use the right pronoun because they didn't know.
Yeah, we really are spoiled. We're kind of like rich kids that don't know how good we are.
Those kids are definitely spoiled. Yes,
Yeah.
there are a lot of kids who didn't obviously struggle for anything, and you can tell.
Yes, you can tell. If your biggest struggle is accidentally being misgendered or something, then you really need to get out more, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the letterboxes. Life isn't a lie. Let's see if they've got an email.
That's what our transport back to the motel is an American school bus.
Oh my God.
No, because I'm actually living my childhood dream right now. What is going on? Okay, let's go inside and explore.
Okay, I used to get knots in my stomach when I saw the school bus roll up because I knew I had to go to school.
I was just like, school bus has no seatbelts,
There's no seatbelts on it. It's not a very magic school bus. Our school buses were the tragic school bus.
Oh my gosh, wait. Oh, it's steep. That's where the driver is. So sick. And now bum test. It's comfy. The seat is very cushiony. Guys, hold up. What's going on? Ceiling as well is also quite high, which I'm actually really surprised. And also a cheeky floor inspection. It's clean. Not a single piece of garbage either.
Okay, that can't be a real school bus.
Well, they cleaned it for the thing. True story. I'm from Punxsutawney, where Groundhog Day is. And on Groundhog Day, they close school down for the day so they can use the school buses to shuttle tourists from the bus stops to the Knob and back down.
Oh yeah. It's like a holiday there. It's crazy.
It is. It's insane. I've watched drunk people trying to do the YMCA. I saw someone try to pull off a license plate off one of the buses before because it had a groundhog license plate on it while the bus was moving. A lot of drunk people. It's not so bad now, but it used to be a lot worse.
They're like, hey, the groundhog's real.
Groundhog is real.
But they don't have a Buc-ee's there. They need a Buc-ee's with
We need
Phil.
a Buc-ee's near closer to where we are. Go ahead.
These neighborhoods look exactly the same as every movie you've ever seen. The American flags, people have got race flags up.
Yeah?
This old couple just walked past me and they go, good morning. I was like, what the hell? You guys talk to each other here?
Yep.
You don't? mean,
like, this is a high school stadium?
yes.
Pretty normal stadium.
Yeah, that's that, and it's pretty big. Yeah, it's bigger than I'm used to. But
Look at the amount of seats in this place. Do they actually fill these stadiums? Like, do people actually come for the games? That actually
The one from my school.
yeah, I guess. Yeah,
It's really, but we had a really big stadium.
fill these out? Because that's honestly mental. Like, that is crazy. There is a ton of seats in here. If this was England, it would literally be like on a little park field with dog shit everywhere.
Guys, I'm not fucking with you right now. If we had Chipotle,
we're trying Chipotle.
earlier,
Okay.
I swear to God, I would be there every single day. It is so good.
Guys, Guzman needs to take notes.
Like,
Mad Mix.
Chipotle is not as good as it used to be. Man, you guys should got like primo Chipotle.
How suck is the food? That's what I want to know.
I know. I'm like, wait, you're like
They're
impressed
excited
with
about
Chipotle.
Taco Bell. I'm like,
Taco Bell?
how about some of them are really excited about Taco Bell. Waffle House. I'm like, well, how bad is what you eating? I mean, the brisket I get, but you know.
But waffle? I mean, that's all right.
One lady loses her shit over Olive Garden.
Oh my God! Then they've got over here we've got Italian grandmas ripping Olive Garden to shreds because they're like, this isn't even anything like real Italian food.
No.
like what is in this? Crack. Actual crack.
It's just incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Yes.
There really is. Like no other. I honestly think unless you live in America or unless you visit here, you can't really comprehend how nice these areas are.
About to have my Alfredo fettuccine. Holy fuck. What? That's the best pasta I've ever eaten in my life. WTF.
Wait, that's Olive Garden?
Yeah,
That's the best pasta she's ever eaten in her life from Olive Garden?
apparently. I mean, when you're here, your family.
Yeah, I know, but it's like it's Olive Garden. I mean, it's okay, but oh no, we need to like take her to New York to like a good Italian restaurant.
I'll tell you what, our daughter makes mean Alfredo.
Oh, she does. Yeah, she makes
That's the best pasta I've ever had. I love it here. Holly.
Okay, this is filmed before.
That was the best day of my life. Best restaurant ever.
Oh, nobody. Oh, I feel so bad because I'm like, it's Olive Garden. It's okay, but it's not like.
I like Olive Garden, but I mean,
I like
it's not
it.
the best ever.
It's not the best ever.
Or my dad loves their salad. Like he will eat like a whole bowl.
Their
of
salad's good. I mean, their salad is good. Their food is competent. I would say their food is competent, but I mean, I guess if you're from out of the country and you don't like have Yelp
I mean, apparently
reviews or whatever.
flavor is not something that exists.
Flavor doesn't exist.
Other places, but because they all keep going about the food. Anyway, continue.
10 out of 10. Wish I could go back every single day of my life. A beige food girl stream.
Like, that's got to be that one, all of them. They're so beautiful. Everybody's so friendly, southern hospitality. The air smells nice.
When you're in the UK, okay, if you're next to the beach, it smells. The beach doesn't smell here, right?
No.
Depends
I
what
got
beach you're
nothing.
at.
I
But,
got
you know,
nothing.
This guy, I saw another video with him. I don't know if it's in this compilation or not, but he goes back home and he's just like, he just wishes he could be in America. Like he could just go back to America. And he's like, I'm trying to tell people like how great it is. And it's like, he's basically just like, I'm home and I wish I wasn't here. You know?
Well, move. You can move here.
Yeah,
We'll
do it
take
the
you-
legal
do-
way. I mean,
do
as long
it
as
the
you're
legal
coming
way.
in, as long as you're coming in the right way, I'm all for it, man.
Yeah, go through the
The more
system.
the merrier, as long as you do it properly.
Come over here. We would like to have more people in America who actually appreciate America. That would be a nice
You
change.
come over here, people that want to be here, that are excited to be here. You see people a lot of times that are now American citizens that are from other countries, and they're waving the American flag, and they get mad because they're like, when the people come in and they're waving their flags, he's like, if you're here, you're American, and your family came from your step family came from Mexico.
Yeah.
And your stepdad would get so mad about these posers that would
Yes.
come in. He's like,
yeah,
if you're here,
he-
you know.
actually, yeah, the people who get the angriest about illegal immigrants are the people who went through the system the right way.
Mhm.
And it's because they're like, we really had to fight to be here, and you guys just like, yeah, that's a whole thing. But yeah, you're more than welcome to come if you go through the right way. Thanks for you.
Yeah, here.
Oh,
refill.
here it is.
Two.
I can refill this 1,000 times.
Yeah, but you won't drink 1,000 cups of Coca-Cola.
You don't know me. And it's free.
You don't know me.
You paid for it. You paid it.
What?
You will piss your pants all
He's
day.
like, you don't know me. You can't do it. You don't know me. See, that's the American spirit right there. You can't do it. You don't know me.
You're okay. So you're here to watch the World Cup. You're not going to see the World Cup because you're going to be in the bathroom the entire time.
He's going to be peeing out the equivalent of a World Cup.
Yes.
Bro, slow down.
Okay, this is what
In-N-Out burger.
Oh, In-N-Out burger.
I
Okay.
think.
It's the best burger. Honestly, it's so good. And then I also got the animal style fries.
See, man, I couldn't even eat all that
And
because I'm
diet
trying,
lemonade for balance. It's pink. I just love it here. Like, and they give to fight human trafficking, which is awesome.
They fight human trafficking.
Yeah, and they have Bible verses on the cups too.
They have
Yeah.
Bible verses
Oh,
on
yeah.
the bottom of their cup. Never. Good if you can see. But yeah, look at that burger. It's so good. And then we've got the sunset. I love America.
They're very into the In-N-Out burger. In-N-Out burger is good, but
I've
it's
never
like,
had In-N-Out burger because you know.
as a California staple.
Mhm.
It's and they're good. They're good.
I can never leave.
I would take In-N-Out burger over Olive Garden Alfredo.
Okay.
I cannot live without this food.
So I've been back home
yeah.
in the UK. I haven't felt like myself, which sounds so crazy. I now live for that adventure, that crazy lifestyle, that meeting new people, seeing new people every day, and I just long for it. And in America, it is so amazing. Oh, seriously, Americans, what have you done to me? I need to come back.
And that's what's so exciting. And this is another person that he's over here, and he's from the UK, I think UK, but he's been over here for a while because I know he's got like a bunch of followers. So I've seen his videos on like Facebook before and stuff. And they're just so genuinely excited to be here. And it's everything we take for granted because, you know, we complain about a lot of things and it makes you stop and think like the things that we don't even think twice about. Other people are desperately like loving and then wishing they could come back because they're so excited that people smile at you and say hi.
Yeah.
That, you know, you can go. Oh, they're fascinated by trucks. That's another. They're fascinated by trucks in America because they said trucks in most countries, it's because they're so big, it's for work only. You don't get to drive trucks because you want to in America. And everybody's renting trucks. They came over because they were so excited to rent a damn truck. And it's just things we take for granted every day that that we're allowed to do or that we do. And they're just like fascinated by it.
All right, let's take a look at this one.
Yeah, he's
love to be like, oh, but Americans aren't well traveled. They can't point out where Switzerland is on a map.
Brit in America here, and I now know why Americans aren't well traveled. Trust me, they are well traveled, but there's a reason why. I've spent many months in America, like actively trying to get to as many states as possible in America, and I haven't even scratched the surface. Americans don't need to venture outside America because America is that big.
Yeah, I don't think people realize just how big America is.
Well, they thought they could go like to Disney World one day and and drive to like Disneyland. And it's like, no. You can fly and be there like the next day or whatever because it's like 3 or 4 hours you fly, but you're not driving from Orlando to California.
No, it takes, for those of you who are outside the country, again, we live in the Pittsburgh area, and for us to get to Florida, it's not next door. It's like an 18-hour drive.
Yeah, when you take bathroom breaks and stuff into consideration,
Yeah.
it takes like 17 or 18 hours.
And that's just going down the coast. Now, if you want to drive across America, you're talking a week if you're taking breaks.
We did it. Well, we did it, but we were driving a lot, and we did it in like 3 days.
Well, yeah, but that's like nonstop. You're talking.
If you take breaks, it's huge.
Last time I drove cross country, has been a long time, but it was about 5 or 6 days. That was with breaks, though. But
yeah, you were with your grandparents, and they couldn't drive as long as like
no. We had
you
to stop.
20, something like that, 21. So we just kept going. But yeah,
it's a big country.
Venture outside America because America is that big. Americans go on vacation in America. I'm in the UK back home. It can take me 45 minutes to get to France, Germany, right? Amsterdam. These are whole different countries across water. 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's like an average commute to work.
Mm-hmm. Traffic wise and stuff. Yeah, but it is. I mean, if we go to like Okay, for example, my dad had been in the hospital and he was an hour and a half away in another location because
in the same state.
In the same state, because that's what they had the specialist that he needed to see, and it was that's twice as long as it says it takes him to go to another country, and that was just like a short drive to someplace in the United States.
And Pennsylvania is a relatively small state, and it still takes like 4 or 5 hours to drive.
It's not relatively small, but yeah, it's
well compared to Texas, it's
like Texas and California, top to bottom and stuff like that. Those are a lot bigger.
Oh, California! When I lived in California, we lived in the Bay Area, San Francisco area, and it was it's about the halfway point in California. And to drive to Southern California, to drive down the coast, it was 7-8 hours.
Oh yeah, easy. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and that's. Yeah.
I just don't think Europeans are clued up on how big America really is. Like, Americans don't need to venture out. You'll be surprised that a lot of Americans will not have passports. They don't need them. Every single state in America is like its own country.
That is actually true.
Literally like its own country. Isn't like the UK where things are similar. In America, you go to a different state, it's like a whole different world. So now I get it why Americans aren't well-traveled. Americans are well-traveled, just in their own country. Their country is massive, mate. I don't think people really understand the scale and the size of America. It is insane.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is.
Well, our states are bigger than a lot of countries in Europe.
Oh, yeah.
So,
All right, so now we have Japanese fans have discovered Texas food. Let's take a look at this one here.
Steak, hamburger, and Caesar salad. So good.
Teddy Brock's barbecue. How was it? Oh, very nice.
A steak, and that Mexican?
Mexican.
Yeah, yes.
Eat? Yeah. Steak. Of course, steak, Texas barbecue.
I did beer and barbecue. Yeah, that very delicious. Expecting the lot of big food like barbecues with burgers. So the all things in Texas. So I'm so happy to eat everything. Yeah.
It's so weird. They all go for the barbecue, the brisket.
Well, they want the beef too, because I know like in those countries it's very, very, very expensive a lot of times.
Well, they don't have room for cattle. That's
yeah. So I mean, I know Korea has Korean beef and stuff, but it's usually really, really pricey. So here we just take it for granted because it can be really expensive here too, but not to the level I think it is in other countries.
Is this the guy who's like all bummed he moved back?
Yeah, he had some other stuff he was saying. Yeah.
Things Americans think are normal but completely blow British people's minds. Number one, the size of the roads in America. There's even one freeway in Texas which has 26 lanes. When I told my British friend that, they said they don't believe me. That can't be true. You've just made that up. No, it's real. Number two, how friendly Americans are. Like in America, it's normal. You guys are used to that. In the UK,
Well, it depends where you're at.
Depends on where I'm like, you went to Texas. If you go to like New York or something, people are gonna be a little more guarded. And if somebody's nice to you in some of these states, some of these areas, is like, okay, what you want? Are you gonna mug me? What's going on here?
people are miserable. They don't want to have a conversation. So when I went to America and everybody was chatting to me and being so friendly, it took me, like, it overwhelmed me a little bit, but in the best way possible. Number 3, the food portions. Americans don't mess around when it comes to food portions.
That's why we're all fat, yeah.
And you guys are used to it, but in the UK, we're used to, like, tiny little food portions, which don't fill me up. Makes me upset. Number 4.
The video does this on its own. It paused like that.
He's thinking about the food portion.
No, I don't know why the video did that. It keeps talking, but the video freezes there. Yeah.
Sorry, he's like, God, the food is so
ice
good.
Well, he's still thinking
everywhere.
about it.
There's ice everywhere. Everybody loves ice. And it's just amazing. Why don't we have this in the UK? Refillable drinks is another one. We need more refillable drinks in the UK.
That's it.
I love going to a gas station, getting a litre of ice filled with Coke Zero. Like, it's nothing better. Americans, you guys think this is normal, but for people in the UK, it's crazy.
They all really like the Coke Zero. I'm not. I mean, it's okay.
Somebody had got to see one of the machines where you got to pick all the drinks, and stuff, and they minds were blown where you can go to like the machine and pick like all different flavors of Fanta, Coke, and you could add Coke Orange, Coke whatever. They were just like their mind was blown over the machine, the soda machines.
The Coke, the freestyle machines. My mind was blown. First time we saw one of those, I think, was in Disney World, and I'm like, wait, I can like mix and match all my Coke. So I had my orange Coke. I was doing orange Coke before they started selling it. I like orange Coke.
So I was always screwed in Disney. Sprite for me.
You're a Sprite person,
and there's no caffeine in Sprite, so that sucked.
Buzz Patterson here. The Scots took over Boston, and they built out our anthem word for word in a pub. All right, let's see. So they know the lyrics. I couldn't even tell you what the Scottish anthem is. I couldn't even tell you that. Sorry, Scots. I don't know.
That's a good place to end it, I think. I'm just so excited that they're excited. And if you want to appreciate what you have, just listening to the video after video from these people being so excited about everything in America and just so happy to be here and so appreciative of things we take for granted. It'll get you. It really will, because it's just like you don't think about it because you're used to it. And we complain about a lot of things because we take so much other things for granted. And, it's nice to see people from other countries that are here in a positive way and people that are, being positive towards them as well. I know America is often ranked top for friendliness as far as countries are concerned. It's always ranked high. And, it makes me proud that we're kind to other people.
All right. So there you go, guys. There's room for more as long as you come in the right way.
That's right.
So please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.
Bye.